When it comes to being more quicker and agile on the pitch, the main thing we have to think about is the movement of our feet. Specifically, how quickly can we get our steps in and make contact with the ground when we're running? Because as you know in the game, you're constantly changing directions and moving at different speeds. And so the important thing that's going to help us the most is how fast we can accelerate, so get to top speed as quickly as possible. How fast we can decelerate, so slow down or stop as fast as possible. And also how fast we can change direction, so moving forwards, backwards and sideways. Basically, can we change direction comfortably without any lag? And so improving those things heavily rely on the explosiveness and quickness of our steps. Not so much on how fast we move overall. Don't get me wrong, you're definitely going to have moments in the game where you're going to be sprinting flat out for longer distances. And yeah, of course, in those situations, you'll need to stretch your legs out and have longer strides when you're running. But here we're talking about those short and sharp moments where your speed in terms of quickness, so those 3 to 5 second bursts of movements, and your agility is needed the most, which happens more often in the game than just sprinting flat out basically. Plus, as you improve the quickness of your steps, naturally that will help improve your overall speed in those longer distances. Now, another important aspect to improving your speed and agility is going to be improving your actual body, and that means going to the actual gym. Of course, having good speed and agility in terms of football is a very physical thing, and so your body needs to be strengthened and conditioned to a certain degree for it to handle that movement. Now, you can just do speed and agility drills by themselves and improve, because the drills alone improve your body's movement and strength. For example, if you was to practice sprinting around 2 to 3 times a week, you will notice that your legs will feel stronger, your core will feel stronger, even your shoulders will feel a lot stronger, because sprinting is such a demanding exercise for the whole body, and so naturally you're strengthening your whole body when you practice sprints. But it's still important that we strengthen our body at the gym as well alongside our speed and agility training, because firstly it helps to prevent injuries from happening. If you were to just do max effort sprints throughout the week, and that's basically your speed training, that's all you did, you didn't do anything in the gym, you didn't do any exercises to prevent injury, then you will be putting yourself slightly at risk of injury, because again, like we said, sprinting is such a demanding exercise on the body, and so you will need to be somewhat conditioned to practice sprinting, and so that's where the gym comes in for us. And then secondly, I feel to really improve your speed and agility to a high level, you need to have both. You need the strength, conditioning and plyo work from the gym, and you need the so-called more technical work, which will come from specific drills. And so having that combination together is what's going to get the best out of you in terms of speed and agility. But that's pretty much it for this video on improving your speed and agility. I hope you enjoyed the lesson, and I'll see you guys next time.